give what you don't have. So
Alright.
for you to give love, you have to have love.
Yes.
You have to love yourself first. So that is what I believe. So you first have to be ready financially, emotionally, mentally. Yeah.
All right. What does it take to love yourself?
I think identity. You just need to kind.
Okay.
Knowing. Hey.
What's
wow.
your identity? You know, one thing, it becomes so hard for people to understand.
Wow.
What is your identity? You know?
My identity.
Yes. How would you come about now getting your identity incorporated into now that recipe that you've put now, like my identity and this and this and this, that will make you fit for motherhood, parenthood, or marriage? Let's say marriage. Let's not speak about parent, because marriage is a journey of two. Parenthood is a journey of two. Marriage also wants somebody to be individually fit. Now, because before you get into marriage, there are things maybe you get yourself fit. You know, self-love, umesema. So what entails now the self-love? I know the Bible says that you should love your neighbor as you love yourself. So there is a capacity of bank you have on yourself.
Hey.
And what will make you love yourself and not contradict the love that you have for each other? Because one contradicts the other at one point.
Oh my God.
If that's an open answer, tell me. Your self-love, or where does your self-love now reach? Useme sasa, you know, because you cannot be loving yourself every day. I love myself, man. I'm not get married now because, man, I have nothing to give. Manjo, let's today.
For me,
Yes.
I can base it on the scriptures,
Yes. Tell me.
whereby it explains about love.
Yes. Love is
If you
patient. Love is
cannot,
okay.
if yourself you're not patient enough,
Yes.
how can you be patient with someone?
All right.
If you yourself you're not tolerant, how can you be able to be tolerant with another person?
All right.
So if you cannot be able to fulfill all the descriptions of love from the biblical context,
Yes.
I don't think you can be ready to be with someone else.
All right. You will
I
damage
think
them.
I'm trying to
All right. You know what happens? You know, I take, where is the basis of marriage? Because for me, it's when God said, let me make this lady for this man. You know, why was the lady made for the man?
companionship.
No. There's nothing wrong here. There's nothing like that. Man was not lonely, he was alone. And alone means you have too much to do that nobody is there to help. Si alikuwa na malayon hapo, alikuwa azipapasa ndevu hapo. Hey lion, aje? And he will call the helper, hey, how are you, dude? And he called the snake, oh, naambo mzito. You know, he was not alone. He was. So, number one, if somebody is in need of help, if now you say like, Faye needs Joe to help him, what are the conditions zenye huo mse yako ndio need help? Umse yuko fiti. Ndio need help. Ama unataka help kama uko fiti. You need financial help when you are a millionaire. No. So this guy is not good. He is stranded. At one point ako stranded. What makes him stranded? Acha tuone. The creation of man. Second account. It is not good. Now Genesis 2:18. Then the Lord said, it is not good that the man should be alone. Kuna man alone here. I will make him a helper fit for him. Fit, a helper fit for him. So kumbuka, as a woman, mimi pande yangu, this I have never told ladies and men you can describe your man. Is you go to where you fit for him. Hakusema I will actually paraphrase. It is not good that a man should be alone. I will make him to fit to the helper. To the one who is being helped. No, he says a helper fit for him. So you guys or ladies have that place that men you fit. Lazima ukam fit. Now when the Bible says nyinyi ndio mna fit, sisi hatuwezi fit. There's no way. Unajua an ego of a man. Hata mimi vile nimekaa hivi chini, nilikuwa nakaa hivi chini nasema nikipata dema hii haiwezi fanya hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi. Aishie. Why is that? Because even Paul says men are the head of the family. Right? Now the neck of the family is the leg, which supports the head. Now who supports the man is Christ. So from Christ, sisi ndio unaambiwa man is a priest. Why? Because we only look on Christ. Hakunanga mahali pengine. We cannot look at our helper when atituduaje. No. It doesn't go downwards, it goes upwards. So a lady is meant to fit kwa man. The reason why marriages are not working, they're not working. Na marriages ni ngumu. Ziwaambiwa kitu ni rahisi man. Juu unaweza pata mtu hivi unaenda kufit kwa mzee. Mzee ni roho, mzee ni cruel. Mzee hataki kusikia kile unataka kumwambia. Mzee hataki kupatia resources. And the Bible has given us a guideline that men, if you're getting married, get married to a person who is saved, if you're saved, right? But you know there are special cases. Where God has sent you to somebody to marry them so that you get them out of there. I said earlier, a man is like, you come and fit. Why? Because ukishaolewa, you belong to the guy. Alright? So you work with the vision of the guy because there's no time a lady can have a vision. Unakujanga unaambia we, leo tunajenga hii nyumba na ni milioni 5. Where is your pay slip? Now you fit into that guy's plan. He has a 5 million project, you can fit that. Namwambia okay. So what we'll do is that I will take a loan for you. And you continue. Because one thing a man wants, a man tunapeana vision. Nikikaa hivi chini najua, nimeona huyu mtoto akiwa 25. Nikikaa hivi chini nikimwangalia hivi, I can see a 25-year-old young man. I know that if I leave my wife like this, she will suffer. That's the work of a man. Anajua, akikuoa, anafaa kupatia resources kama hizi so that position that you've gotten yourself into his life, you will never lose it because you fit. Yani unakujanga una fit hivi. The guy, they started a church, the two of them. Mmoja ni pastor, mwingine maybe ni chairman, because that's how you register a church. So alichukua wife yake. So because now he's no more, who is taking over? Jamaa dem alikuja akafit. Jamaa alikuwa anataka church. Dem maybe alikuwa anaona mzee ya shida. Yani kwa economy yote mwana tu church ni bezi unaweza fungua. And the girl was like, ni sawa, nataka wapi? They opened Baptist church. More than 30 years down the line. A ministry they're working on together. And now the lady now can fit to where the husband had seen those years. So ile notion ya madem, unajua nimemeet madem wengi man, manze nawaambiaga acha nikushow mwenye alikudanganya ati utapata mse umechagua ni uongo. A man, you see, the Bible says that when a man gets a wife, he gets a good thing. Not when a woman gets a husband. Kuna language. When a man gets a wife. Why? Because ukitafuta, in that process of looking for one, you gauge one. Because every man has been given a vision for the world. Actually, a man has been given the vision of the world. Yeah, naangalianga vitu differently. When I look at children, I look like these guys in the next 25 years watakuwa wapi. So lazima tupange watu. That's why now you find Gen Z's right now. Tunaambia wasee, these older people sit down. Why? Because you guys have not brought that fitting. Because men in this country ought to come together, ought to have a vision for the country, ought to have a vision for the families in the country. But number one, if the man figure or the man element is removed, angalia LGBTQ mali inaelekea. because the male figure has been deducted, and the female figure wants to say, man, guys, if you don't fit now, we're gonna change things now. And that's where the problem now comes. Problem imekam kwa church na marriages hazifanyi. Nimekuwa nikifanya statistics na nimeona church za states zimekuwa na issues, especially clergymen. Some of the clergymen I also work with, some of them don't have families. Families only watupu. Why? Because one reason of raising a family, number one, is raising a mentorship platform. If you're raising a family, and if you're old enough to understand that, you are part of a generation. Bible inasema David lived in his generation, and after that time he rested with the fathers. So there is that aspect of living in your generation, and as a human being, there is that aspect that you impart your generation within the time you've been given. I earlier said that somebody's life, or a life of a humankind, is like a book. One has 20 pages. There's another yenye hata haikuandikwa hata title. Kuna nyingine ilitoka tu cover. There's one which have volumes and volumes. There's volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. People have gone and have made impact in life. And if you have been given the chance in those years, like a book, to be read through the generations, what impact have you left? Because to have children, I got that perspective different. If I'm having children in this world, then there is something I'm aiming at. What I didn't accomplish, I'm trying to give it more time. How do you give more time to what you've not accomplished? You give more time by giving life to others. If I have a vision of having a church maybe of 100 years, I may not live at 200 years. And if I don't have a good strategical plan, and if I don't want to bring my plan into a religion, if at all I'm doing things concerning church, then I have to make sure that I extend my life through the ones I've given birth to. So the moment you understand kuna ile philosophy unataka infuse into the world, that the world gets that philosophy right, then that's where you begin raising a family. Because like now, when I sit down, there's a time nitakuwa like I'm a patriarch.